Great speeches and their delivery is a legacy that to some extent belongs to the category of great literature and in another, the category of great entertainment. Similar to the written word, speeches can move mountains, but the results can be faster than those of literature.
We shall fight in France. We shall fight on the seas and oceans. We shall fight with growing confidence and growing strength in the air. We shall defend our island, whatever the cost may be. We shall fight on the beaches. We shall fight on the landing grounds. We shall fight in the fields and in the streets. We shall fight in the hills. We shall never surrender. And if, which I do not for a moment believe, this island or a large part of it were subjugated and starving, then our empire beyond the seas, armed and guarded by the British fleet, would carry on the struggle until, in God's good time, the new world, with all its power and might, steps forth to the rescue and the liberation of the old.
Depending on who you are and your experience, speeches can push your audience and yourself into extraordinary moments of inspiration and power. They can push an audience into outrage, ecstasy, or powerful understanding. Or it can engender extraordinary self-consciousness and fear, as well as everything else in between. In writing a speech, I try to find the true keys to my client's expectations, for himself, for a speech, and for his audience. The client is experienced and sophisticated, may be trying to have me do some research and to frame the speech that fits his style and method of delivery. In that case, paying attention to some of his past work and his instructions are the key things that I need. If the client is inexperienced, I will try to find out as much about the audience he is trying to reach, the knowledge he has about the subject matter, and his state of mind and emotion. After a few tries, he may not feel he is ready. Then I must redouble my efforts. We will then have him practice the speech more and try to instill in him the confidence and calmness that he may need. For some, public speaking is a virtual nightmare, but it need not be, because almost all of that is based on thinking about other people's reactions and not the contents of the speech and how you are intending to move your audience. Then at last, maybe he is ready. My personal experience in public speaking is in chiefly broadcasting my own original talk shows. And I remember I was so frightened of speaking into a microphone live at first that I would record everything in advance. At one point, I took the plunge and started talking to a live audience, talking to a guest and fielding questions from the audience. I soon found there was simply nothing to it unless I refused to be myself and speak authentically from my heart. I think that authenticity is the grounds for good speech writing and great delivery, and that is what I wish to commit myself to. And if you're interested, whatever your experience or proven aptitude is, I would like to help you in this important craft of speech writing and delivery.